All right, and it is time right now for another Thursday night shakedown with Beyond the Pole. And here's the beautiful, the talented, the so smart, the so funny, Katrina Lee.
Hello. Happy Thursday. This is Beyond the Pole, and I'm Katrina Lee. And I'm really ecstatic to be here again today. So, yay, we're happy.
Yay.
Yeah, just starting. I was just at Knox. I love that restaurant, and I love it's like all like kind of Harry Potter and literary themed.
What's it called?
It's called Knox. It's right in the Village Gate.
Oh, okay.
And it's really cool. Like it's like almost bookcases with all the liquor. And it's like a coffee house that's a bar with like kind of cool food at fair prices. And they have like trivia and a lot of really neat stuff. So
Wow. Did you win the trivia?
that's usually on Sundays. So I used to do it all the time after our show on Sunday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and that was my thing. So then on Thursdays they don't have that. They have different like local artists when they release like kind of gallery shows, and then they also have like kind of books.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Pretty neat.
You
Like
just
it.
had dinner there?
Yeah, I just went over there and kind of relaxed, had some tea and stuff before coming in. So
Have some
kind of
tea.
like enjoying it. It's nice out. The weather, I mean, nothing amazing, but it was kind of spring weather.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really enjoyable.
It might be coming, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of there. Not quite Costa Rica or,
No.
you know.
No.
But yeah,
So,
getting somewhere.
just you tonight.
Just me
Cool.
right now. So I don't know. Bailey was going to come in. I saw him last night. So
Yep.
that was kind of a surprise. So
Okay.
I work every night. Not every night. I work every Wednesday basically at Playmates in Byron, Bergen.
Yep.
And it's near Batavia, kind of in between Buffalo and Rochester. It's a full nude strip club, no alcohol, 18 and over.
Your anniversary was held there. Correct?
Yeah, my
Yep.
anniversary thing on Wednesdays is $7, which is a discount. And it's really nice girls. It's usually a great place when you first start, family style, middle of nowhere, quiet, you know, low key. And I'm there pretty much. So I walk in and Bailey was there. So
Wow. Wow. Was he there dancing or was he there?
no, not dancing. They don't do that. But I
Okay.
guess he's preparing a mail review with the owner. And he's got like another guy he's training, and he's looking for like 2 other guys for this mail review that's going to be over at that club.
You know, I don't know. I can see like a girl training another girl, but I don't know. It's got to be weird. I'm thinking like if you're training a guy, if a guy's training a guy,
Yeah, I never really thought about that.
it's
Right.
got to be like sort of weird.
It's kind of a turn on though for me.
Well, yeah, I can imagine that. I mean, as I would think that a girl training another girl would be.
That is a turn on too.
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah,
I kind of go both ways. So.
Right. Yeah, we know that, and Costa Rica knows that.
Right. Yes. Yeah. So I've been having fun all around. So
Awesome.
I am having a blast. Like, so I came back from Costa Rica. And I felt like I did pre-getting married and all the chaos and everything that happened in my life. Like back, like I used to like, oh my gosh, years ago, I met this really nice guy, which I actually probably should have went for and dated, like a lawyer with twins, awesome father, had his life together. So of course I rejected him. But I remember at one point having this conversation and talking about Nietzsche and saying about how it was like on your burden and like they were like the more weight you had on you with family, the more your wings were lowered and you got closer to like hell. And then when you were like free, your wings were higher, more among the angels.
Wow.
And he like looked at me and he's like horrified. And I was like drinking at the time, telling him this. And, you know, he was like kind of like, oh my gosh, like, you know, like it's over, like my life. And I was like, I never want to live like that. And then I got married. And during it, I remember telling people, I'm like, well, you know, I had my wings and then they weren't like clipped off. They were like chopped off with like an axe and like left as stumps. And then for like years, I just felt like this haze of trying to fix these mistakes that all occurred and running around and like not feeling stable or like this is my home or I'm comfortable.
Sure.
And I came back and I was like, oh my gosh, my wings are here. And like the past 2 weeks, I've been doing everything I've wanted to do for a while and just driving around, traveling and visiting all my friends everywhere.
How cool.
Yeah.
How cool. That's awesome.
So I've been in a lot of strip clubs and reconnecting, and we have a lot of exciting things coming up.
Cool.
So I'm really amped about it all. So.
I'm amped. What about the YouTube channel, too?
Yeah. We got YouTube. We got, yeah.
We put it down. We said we were going to get it done, and we did it this week. So it's up.
All right. What's the info for our listeners?
It's Katrina Lee's Beyond the Pole.
Nice.
Yes. So psyched about that. Next week, we're working on the a website. So
I'm very excited.
I'm excited about that too.
And I did throw a post up that I am looking for someone to start helping me out as like a personal assistant for this radio show, but also for other ventures that expand. So it's not a lot of hours in the weekend. It'd be more like maybe 10 hours a week.
Yep.
And then I train you so you know how to do everything.
Cool.
So you can do like the podcast. You can help with the YouTube channel. You can film us. You can help take pictures when we tell you there's a guest. You look up the pictures online. You do a post on social media. You do maybe Twitter. You help set up an Instagram account.
Awesome. Yeah, we need an Instagram.
You know, even guests, like we ask you to contact someone or to contact and remind the guests that they're coming on. So I'm not doing all this stuff on top of my company, on top of my featuring and everything.
How have you been getting some responses?
I have.
Cool.
So I told them to contact and send in their information resume to the Beyond the Pole page on Facebook. So it's Beyond the Pole Radio on Facebook. And we have gotten a bunch, which you can actually access too, Dave.
Yep.
So I'm thinking next week is going to be a really fun week. So we're going to have, we will have Dawn on. She's going to be in person in the studio.
Okay.
And Tom's going to be on.
Tom
Lucy. So that'll be fun with Dawn. And we got some other people coming on.
Cool.
So it'll be a total like guest filled. So that's why today's more common, like serious talk.
Right.
And it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a really good time. And we're also going to kind of open up the studios. So I want people who, have their resume, want to come in and we can do a quick interview, meet and greet. We'll show you the studio. We'll tell you kind of what we want to do.
Yeah.
And we're looking, this is a perfect job for that college student who's like in communications or trying to get into radio or media to have a chance to venture out in a great internship. And I'm willing to pay you.
Wow. You can't beat that.
Yeah. So, and I will come through my company and I want somebody who's going to do a good job. And like long term, honestly, you're good. I can expand it into Cat's Meow. Then you can even do my booking, managing. You can do on tours. You can travel all around the United States with me and work with a vending company. You can go to trade shows in Las Vegas and a bunch more.
A lot of gigs.
We can get you on media, TV with Beyond the Pole, our own TV show. We're going to start filming it not far away. You can get on our radio show. So it adds a lot on your resume. I can get you in several magazines and print stuff. And then I can even get you on the Westridge Traders TV show and several other like commercial gigs. So
how is that gig going?
Great. I love it. I always pop over there, say hi to Edwin. And he was also on Life Without Shame. So we're working on after that. That's what I mean. This personal assistant can go work on the Life Without Shame TV show and their website and help upload all this stuff and do their podcast also.
Nice.
So there's opportunity to grow if it works with us, but ideally like that college student intern who's really up to date on all the social media and stuff and like kind of fresh with everything going on would be what we want.
Cool.
So, and we need someone who isn't afraid of the adult industry and, is willing to go out because if we get more sponsors for our website and the more people more grow, the more people get out there. And like a lot of the clubs really want to get involved where I want on the website to have it where it's got like cheerleaders, partners, playmates, tally ho, where you click on the page and then it goes right to their website and then it's kind of all networking and they're all like Beyond the Pole approved clubs.
Nice.
So
nice.
There's a lot going on, and I'm really excited.
Of course, you'll experience things in your life that you never thought you would experience.
Yeah, that happens every night in my house, but no. Behind closed doors.
Speaking of housing.
Yes.
How are we doing?
Getting there.
Are we looking around? Are we looking around, Roch?
Up, down, all around.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure it out, so...
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I know you talked about, I know you messaged me about the place that I used to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun place.
I've been checking a whole bunch of stuff, trying to figure out what I want. So it's got to be safe. I'm looking for a new place to move to. Ended it with the boyfriend. So, new adventure. I'm excited. So I never really done this on my own because I was married so long and then went to him. So it's neat, but I need safety because of being in The Purge and different movies and the radio, TV, and I'm going to be coming up in Hustler magazine, so I got to make sure it's safe.
They'll be in September,
complex.
right?
If I yell or something, someone's going to come help me. And I haven't I never really lived on my own, so I almost I'm not sure if I could go to a roommate. So it's all complicated, but I'm going to get to it. But
Cool.
I think we should cut into a little break,
Gotcha.
and I think I want to try our pizza from our sponsor. So
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about what pizza we're eating and from where it is.
We're eating a deep dish right now.
Yeah.
From Caesars.
I like deep.
And you're gonna like it because it's just got onions on it.
Awesome.
Yes.
I'm really excited.
All right, let's try a piece. We'll be back.
Great. Thank you.
All right, and we are back right here beyond the pole. And hey, here's one of my favorite parts of the show.
Hey, it's Katrina Lee, and I just talked to Dawn, and we have her on the phone. We are going to have our toy of the week, so let's have a little talk. Hello, how are you today?
Oh my God, I'm going insane. I just incorporated my company and I decided to take it nationally this week. So I've had investors and we're going big time. We're excited.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm taking over America. I'm beyond excited. So this is something
Making
I work
America happy.
Yeah, I really am. It's like this isn't your grandma's sex toy company. So this one's going to be modern and fun, and it's just going to just take over America, and I'm really proud of it. So it's going to be fun. I'm hoping it'll be a great ride.
Yeah, we all hope the same for you. So, wish you the best. Congratulations.
I appreciate that. All right, so this week we have the body wand for the toy of the week. This one I'm absolutely in love with, just because it's really small and it's perfect. And you can't tell that it's a toy. So if your kids find it, it just looks like something you use for your arthritis or for your wrist or for like a little neck massage. It's perfect for the car. It's tiny but powerful. You can keep it in your center console when you need a quick hit. The glove box, work, your desk. I just like having the little ones that you can keep in your purse. When you just really, really, really want to get rid of that, extra anxiety, or you just need to orgasm really quick, it's there for you. So, and it's super inexpensive. It's $29. Anybody in the world can get this one, and it's fun. It's called the Body Wand, and you can get that at the number 4, PLAYBUZZ.com.
Awesome.
Yep. No problem. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's only $29, the Body Wand, 4playbuzz.com. And if you could just let Katrina know that you ordered, we want to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, I'm really excited because we have a new employee starting, and we're going to have open interviews next Thursday. So feel free to come on in to our studio if you're in the Rochester area, so we can interview you, show you, and see if you can fit in with our program. And we're going to start getting all this updated and reach more social media. So I'm excited. But you're coming in April 26th, you said.
Yeah, 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today. I already got my hotel booked. I am ready.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're going to have so much fun. And my friend Caitlin is coming on. And she's a female entrepreneur, businesswoman also. And she does these vaginal cups that collect menstrual fluid instead of using like tampons that you can reuse and are like eco-friendly. And started all on her own and used to dance. So she's going to be here, and she's like a riot. And
can you make sure she brings one of those? I want to see
it.
And
she's going to tell us all about it and give samples, because I told her that maybe it'd be something interesting for your company to network also.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going national right now, and I'm expecting.
And she's established, so I thought like win-win. So I'm like, let's play matchmaker of businesses. So
I love it, and it's also women supporting women.
Yes,
I always say that, like, girls knock each other down, women bring each other up.
Exactly, and I'm like one who likes to build and help bring each other. So
you do. I just think it's who we are, and that's why we're successful. So.
Exactly. So I'm like, I'm going to introduce my friends to each other, and we're going to have a lot of fun. So
we're gonna have a riot. Count me in. I already got the room.
Yes.
I will see you in 2
All
weeks.
Right. Sounds good. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.
Wow. I love sex toys.
Wow.
And I love Dawn, and I love her big boobs.
She does. She does have very nice. Let me ask you this, though. Exactly what would Grandma's sex toy store have in it? I was just wondering. Grandma's, would it just be old style stuff? Is that what she was talking?
Right.
Or I don't know. Does Grandma probably does have sex toys? I don't know.
I know they had to use like the shower heads, those those massagers back in the day. Everyone had.
I do remember.
I mean, anything can slowly become a sex toy, like a toothbrush, a mechanical one.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, mechanical one. Okay. All right.
I mean, even a toothbrush if you're in jail. You can soften it. Things work wonders, I guess.
Now do women actually
a pencil case holder becomes like a stiff vibrator.
Wow. Wow. Do women actually like drive along and go, I need to orgasm right now?
Oh, sometimes. Yeah.
Really?
Sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so horny, I don't know what to do. And you just can't control yourself. Or I know I felt that way.
I don't think I've ever experienced
even at
that.
work, you just run to the bathroom really quick.
Okay. All right. Even at work. Okay. All right. Wow. I'm missing something.
Like, I have a really sensitive clitoris, so stuff rubs against it, including, actually, I just got all these from my doctor, samples of female Viagra, the pink pill.
Oh.
For free. So, I'm already sensitive, so I'm looking forward to,
trying
it out and seeing what occurs.
So it just helps you.
It heightens it.
Doesn't, heighten the other guy, right?
No, it doesn't do anything for the guys, for the girls. So it gives you more intense, I guess, stimulation and, orgasms.
Wow.
So.
Wow. All right.
I'm going to inform our listeners how it felt eventually in several ways, shapes, and forms, throughout the next couple months.
Wow.
Being me with a human, with a sex toy, with myself.
There you go. Why
maybe
not?
At the strip club. Maybe I'll make more money at the strip club because I'm super horny. So I'm getting more pleasure during the lap dances.
Look at that.
And more loose.
I like that.
I don't know, because it might be something we all want to add into our lives.
Yes, this is true. Wow. Yeah, Dawn's always fun. Can't wait till she's here next week.
Me too. It's going to be fun. It's not next week. It's actually in 2 weeks. I got the dates mixed up. Okay. But it's still upcoming. It's the 26th. So that's going to be a really great show. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's just going to be 3 successful female business entrepreneurs from the adult industry.
Look at that.
And it's going to be cool.
You can't beat that.
I'm taking over the world. And we're all perverts and with warped sense of humor. And we all love men and dick and women.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
But our legal ID is WRFCLP Rochester. We are 106.3 FM, RochesterFreeRadio.com. We are Beyond the Pole Radio on Facebook. I'm Katrina Lee. On Facebook, I just started a modeling page again because someone kidnapped and stole mine. So it's building up. You got to hunt for it. It doesn't pop up as easy. But my Facebook page, you can follow me on there. I keep a lot of stuff public, cool trips, travels, food reviews, different adventures, and strip club places. So
cool.
Up, down, all around. I like to travel all over the place, and I like to share things that are occurring in my life with you and things that have happened because I have tons of stories.
Yes, you do.
I think now is a nice time for a little break, and then we have some cool topics to discuss and different things about Erie, Pennsylvania strip clubs and new strip clubs we're going to be venturing off to soon to check out.
All right. Sounds good. Here we go.
Thank you.
And now back to Beyond the Pole.
Hello. We are Beyond the Pole. I'm Katrina Lee. I'm Katrina Lee on Facebook. Like me. Follow me. Check out our page. We are Beyond the Pole Radio on Facebook. We get updates. I put a lot of crazy posts on things in the adult industry. Different stuff, events. Last night, Bailey came up to Playmates and was with all the girls and took a lot of pictures of himself with Zeus, the therapy dog, right by their boobs and everything. They're pretty funny. It was a good time. They love them there, and they're planning a mail review. And I have an adult store inside that club, so you can get adult toys, products, and it's really cheap because it's not the highest overhead. It's the only one in the whole Genesee County area right there.
Wow.
And it's open late, like the only one also open late. But thongs, booty shorts, basic dancer essentials. It's not that big, but that late, you're out there, you're with the lady, you need some lube. I got what you need.
Wow, you got the lube. If you need the lube, you got the lube.
I got the lube.
See her over there? She got the lube.
Yeah, and then eventually, I'm getting all this stuff together. That's why I'm looking for a personal assistant to first start with the radio show. We're going to start step by step. So you're not overwhelmed because I've done this before and I failed because I was dumping and take care of the Salamanca store, the Buffalo store, the Rochester store. When I used to have 18 adult stores in all different clubs, and some were the size of closets, but I still had them legally written up as stores because different tax areas.
Right, absolutely.
And drive around, and then I was in over 50 different clubs with a suitcase with different employees, and it was one person I was trying to get to do what I could do, and it was a nightmare, and she was so overwhelmed that it was all over the place, and then it actually became worse of a cluster mess.
Oh.
So I got to be careful. So with this next one, it'll be first the radio show. We'll start with that for 2 months. Mm-hmm. Then we'll slowly give more stuff.
And you're pretty easy to work for.
Oh, I'm really easy and I'm fun. So,
right.
And if you're an attractive female, you can be my new partner in crime and go out to like cool bar restaurants with me and sample food and do food reviews, or help hustle like old man customers who want to meet me.
So are you going to be like, okay, well you're good, okay, you're good enough looking, you can go to, or are you going to be like, wow man, hey, you're really ugly, but I'm going to take you on anyway, but you just can't go to dinner with me?
Both. It depends. It's easier to have someone about the same caliber. Like, I mean, switch shoes and clothes and be best friends. Like, travel buddies at trade shows. They can work and market with me. And,
right. Okay.
A fun partner in crime would be ideal. Right. But I'm not saying that I want a good employee. But,
right.
I
am with you. I was looking for the song by New Kids on the Block, Step by Step, but I
love that song.
I couldn't find it.
Yes, I love New Kids on the Block. I saw them. I got to meet them. I got pictures with them. I did the meet and greet experience. It was amazing.
Did you meet Donnie Wahlberg?
Yes, I did.
You did. Okay.
Yes, but I always like Joey.
Joey.
So, yeah.
Okay. What was Joey?
Joey and Jordan were one of my favorites. I have the Barbie. Well, they're not Barbie, but they were dolls like that kind of by Mattel back in the day. I had them, and my Barbies used to date them.
Oh, your Barbies used to date them. Okay. Are they still in plastic boxes, though, probably?
I do have in the plastic boxes, and then I have my sister's ones that were stripped naked that Bailey even witnessed and had them, fornicating together. But,
wow.
When I was like pulling out my childhood toys and he found them in a bin and I came back after coming upstairs, I was like, oh, of course.
I wonder about Bailey sometimes. Wow. All right. Well, hey, now that we've talked about fornicating New Kids on the Block dolls.
Right.
Yeah. Poor Blue Bloods. I will never watch it the same again.
No.
Right. Never.
No, so big things upcoming. Trinity Turner, one of our show favorites, is going to be at Candy's in Waterford, Pennsylvania, Erie, Pennsylvania. You turn down the exit by the casino and it's 10 miles up. Poor cell phone reception. It's the Candy's adult playground.
Nice.
We have a beer store, swinger shacks, adult store, a mail review, beer store, adult playground with like legit like playground.
Yep.
Dinah's Pinocchio with a penis nose.
I think we had an advertisement up here last week.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. It was,
and a busload of school children came in.
Yeah, we left a little flyer about it at the studio, and a bunch of children saw it. So no more adult-orientated promotional material at the studio.
No more.
And I apologize for that one, you poor children. You're already corrupt. I'm sure they already saw worse in their lives, and
I'm sure
I wasn't me.
How's that one new club that we talked to? The owner.
Pablo and Rebels. So I plan on getting down there in the next 2 weeks.
So it's still open. It's still going.
It's still open. Yeah, it's only recently opened. So they're in the whole remodeling, construction, and stuff like that. So I plan on getting down there just to check it out and give a rundown. Plus, I like a lot of the people down there. So they're only open Friday, Saturday. That's why I haven't been there as of yet. So last weekend I was in Partners in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And I went down with Jewel Love on Facebook, and that's Foxy, who's been on our show several times, my crazy friend. She's a hoot. She's nuts.
Wait, did you say Roxy or Foxy?
Foxy.
Foxy, okay.
Foxy. My crazy black friend, she calls herself like the white version of me.
Okay, we're not talking your short midget friend. No,
not my short midget friend. The mic's going in and out now.
It is? All right.
Or the headphone. There we go.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah. So I went down and we stayed over and we went to Sarah's, which is their diner and drive-in, which is like iconic. It's by Waldemar. They're like big touristy thing. Their theme park. It's like a small Darien Lake, not quite like Darien Lake, but it's not bad. It's fun for the family. And so they have like all these cool statues of like Betty Boop and like the Simpsons. So it's fun for like photos and it's pretty cool hot dog stand. Good front,
Cool.
Shakes. Nothing like the Burgatory in Pittsburgh, but not bad. It's a great time for your family. And then I told her she's going to get some tourism when she was out there. She wasn't just going to go strep. So I took her to the Tom Walls Environmental Conservation Center, and we looked and we walked around and saw like things Erie is known for, like shipwrecks. And I made her look at we climbed to the top of like the Lake Erie, and then you could see like the theme park, but it wasn't quite the view you get in the summer.
Wow.
Or fall, but it was still really cool. So she's never done it. So I'm like, we're just not going this trip there because she's never been to Erie, Pennsylvania, and she's never been to like PA like that.
Never.
I'm like, I'm going to make you learn some culture, experience it.
If you want real culture, go to Oil City.
Right, I've been to Oil City.
Everybody is cross-eyed in that town.
Yeah, there's a lot of those customers
out.
go, like, and there are customers at the strip clubs, like, in Erie.
Yeah, and they're, like, all cross.
In Sagerstown.
And they're all swingers, and they're all, it's like, freaky in that town.
I just love, like, the Commonwealth states. Like, it's just so different.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, like, I was trying to explain to someone, they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, like, the state-owned stuff is different. Like, the liquor store, like, the laws are different, and it's like odd and the way they process like criminals, all of it. But it's like, so we're there, and so we work at Partners. And we also, in Erie, Pennsylvania, they're known for stag and drags, which are like stags with like tickets where like couples all go. It's not like stags up here where it's like a male thing or separate.
Okay.
And we had her first time she ever had zucchini fries, and she went nuts like, I can't get these in Buffalo, and she's like going wild, getting like all these to go.
Wow.
Yeah, so like in Rochester, we have Garbage Place, Buffalo's like chicken wings, beef on wick, and sponge candy. And Erie, Pennsylvania is zucchini fries and pepperoni balls.
Wow.
And pepperoni balls are amazing. They're not like pizza. It's like the dough, but almost better, like fried and just pepperoni inside.
So they're dropped in
no
a
like
fryer.
sauce, no cheese.
Okay, so they're dropped in a fryer.
Yeah, they're like baked, I think. I don't know. You can go like Erie, PA, pepperoni balls, like how to make a recipe. And like they're known for that area for it.
Wow.
It's like the specialty. So, I mean, the pizzerias have it and a lot of the bars. And so I'm like, and you got to get a pepperoni ball and try it. And she's like, this is great. So the cool part is the strip club's there, and we were at Partners in Harbor Creek and Fred's the manager there, and he's been the manager for 17 years or so, is this bring your own beer. So you can go bring your own alcohol, your beer, walk right in. It's $10 at the door. It's full nude. So it's cheap. Like just right there alone, like just the cover is how much it would cost for a drink at another club. Then you can sit there with it. Then all the girls, if you want to bring alcohol, because then all the girls will come up to you to get alcohol and mingle.
Yeah.
So, and then the club will have ice and cups and go bring it and stuff like that. They're like no cameras in the back, and they're private closed off rooms.
Wow.
So all your fantasies can come true. So if you're a guy with like a fetish and stuff, like you can act it out or find someone helping you make that occur to help make it occur.
Have you ever had like a guy walk in and he's like wearing a diaper?
Yes, people have done that.
Wow.
Yeah, outfits
That's
all
freaky.
different. Yeah,
That's
crazy
freaky.
is.
That's really freaky.
Yeah, there's all different people in the world, and you tend to find them in strip clubs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And especially ones when they know that you can get away with more, like, or know it's more discreet.
Don't date guys
like
you meet
drunk.
in strip clubs.
I agree. Yes, we've discussed this. Don't date many you meet in strip clubs. I've learned that in all my relationships. The same with owners, managers, and customers.
Yeah. Does not work.
No,
Does
there's usually a problem. I mean, the same with people who work in strip clubs. By God, I'm not a saint, but I like it because I like money.
Right.
So I'm in a strip club because I love cash, and I can make like $1,000 a night on a Friday, Saturday. I can make $500 on slow nights during the week. It's amazing, off the books, cash. Like it's insane. All these girls do that.
I want to join Bailey's thing.
And if you're smart and you hustle and you're like Bristol and other people, and then you're promoting and you're sharing it, like come see me these days, and you maintain a schedule and you show up on time, you build it and you get more and more. And you get followings and be set for years, and you claim it, and then you can like get credit and you can build up businesses and really go far in life. Or you can be stupid and blow it all on drugs, find a loser boyfriend, go like buy impulsive $2 jewelry from Claire's. It's garbage, doesn't hold up.
I want to join Bailey's entourage there.
Right.
I do. I think back to like Saturday Night Live and Chris Farley
like
and
Chris
Patrick
Farley coming out.
Swayze. There we go.
Right.
I'm telling you, would women not go crazy and shoot money at that?
They like, you know what? When they're drunk, women don't care.
They don't care.
And they like to have fun, and that's it. So if you're the one laughing and dancing with everyone, having the time of your life, like you'll get people dancing with you.
He should hire me, but he never would. But he should.
You never know. But
He really should.
That'd be so funny.
It would be fun.
Right. But yeah, so the cool part is, so if you want to work at Partners in your EPA, is Fred on Facebook, but you can call the club, and then if you just show up, which usually they hire almost anyone in reason, just show up before the club opens at 8:30 after contacting the manager. He'll do a quick audition, talk to you, have your ID, and pretty much you can work that evening. They're always looking for some ethnic diversity. Black girls do make a lot of money, and there are not a lot in the area that work there. So when they do go down, girls who I know have said they work there have been very, very happy and well rewarded for it.
Nice.
Which some clubs, they just like, some girls don't like to travel because they don't make as much, especially if it's in the country and not a city club. This one's like an opposite club.
Okay.
And it's welcome. Oh my gosh, they would go wild. Like, some of the customers would love it if an Asian girl worked there. Like, because there's this just no diversity at all. Like, no Puerto Rican, no Asian, no, a nice mix. So they would go crazy. And you make a lot of money.
All right.
But you just go down simple. Pretty much, if you make over $2,000, they'll give you a 1099. And that's it. So most of the time it's off the books, and you can go down travel dancer, and you can just leave. It's a quick drive from Buffalo, about an hour and a half maximum down the 90. And it's a great club, family style, not a lot of rules. It's laid back. The girls are pretty cool. They'll help you. They always love a new face, and all the customers love new faces. And that's it.
Now you say like family style. Is there like a buffet or?
They do actually have a buffet, which is crazy, but yeah, they do, and it's smoking allowed in there. So yeah, it's really, everyone's really nice. Like that's why I was laughing. I'm like, they're like, why do you still even come down after these? I'm like, we're like kind of like a messed up family, and I've been working there for 17 years.
Wow.
I'm not saying I'm there every week, but at least like once a year or something selling clothes. I have gone back and forth for 17 years, the same time as a manager, Fred. And most of the girls there are starting to like the same ones forever. Like, they haven't left as new girls that joined the crew. And we're like, we must really love our jobs. Like, this is like Disney World. Like, no one's left, and they like all rolled their eyes like, oh my God. But like, it's job longevity. Like, but like 80% of the girls have been there, or staff have been there like 12 years or longer.
Wow. Like, that's just, I don't know. That's wow.
Yeah. It's like it never changed either. It's like I can like not be there for a year, and I'll walk in as all the same people, the same manager, the same customers. It's like, welcome back, you're home. And I'm like, I'm home, but is this the type of home I want? But no, it's just funny.
Awesome. I'm sure you have a good
gotta
time
love it. No, and I love the people. That's what's comfortable about it. And it's one of those that like, you always have like someone to talk to.
Right. Exactly.
And I plan on probably coming back down there maybe Saturday. I gotta see. I'm not positive. Oh my God, this guy like.
Wow. What is
that?
Wow.
Like, I don't know.
Somebody's got to run and grab him. We got to see what
like,
that
I
is
just
all
walked
about.
by, like, like this weird.
Dude, what is that all about? I'm telling you.
I have no idea.
That's like Ghostbusters shit right there.
Right? Yeah, I know.
Stuff right there.
I know. I'm like myself, like, what is going on?
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was so random. This guy just came by, and he had like an African safari adventure hat with like all different lights. And
he's coming in.
Antenna stuff on
Gary
it.
got him. This is awesome. So we got to have him sit down and tell us what.
Find out what that was.
Yeah, is he coming in? All right. We got to bring
random.
This guy.
I like Thursday nights better.
Yeah, bring him right in and set him up. I'll set him. Just tell me what color mic he's on.
Hi, how are you? Right.
Wow. Sit on down, man. Jump in. Sit down. We got to find what this is all about.
Yeah, he would be on Red.
Red? All right. Beautiful.
Yeah, so we are be on the poll on Katrina Lee. We are 106.3, RochesterFreeRadio.com.
Yes, we are.
We are.
All right, so he's going to sit down, or we're going to we're going to talk to him right now?
So I don't know. I guess he doesn't need the headphones. So what is your, in Red, what is your gear? What is this?
So this is a hat-mounted file server.
Okay.
It's really meant for conferences, security conferences that I've taken it to. So it's got a Wi-Fi access point on it, Raspberry Pi for the file server, 128 gigs of storage. Anybody can upload whatever they want to it, and then locally they can download it as well.
In your hat?
Amazing.
Yeah. It's got a 20-hour runtime.
Okay.
I got a 26,000 milliamp hour battery.
Wow.
Amazing.
So
you need this guy down in Cuca.
Right?
You
Yeah,
need him
right?
down. In Cuca, I'm telling you.
It's
I needed him in Chile.
You did. You needed him in Chile. This guy, he take care of all your Wi-Fi problems.
Right?
No, we broke up, but my
Right.
ex believed that the government was trying to like hack into the house through the Wi-Fi and like tinfoil, and we couldn't have Wi-Fi or like cable TV. It was only antenna TV, and I was like dying there. And I'm like, you have Wi-Fi just attached to your head. Like, could have just had that hat and been fine. No.
Put up.
So, with this particular hat, tomorrow is B-Sides Rochester. It's a security conference that's happening up at RIT.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we just got done with the planning of all that. We actually put the badges together. It's a cassette tape.
Okay, that's
Oh,
really
how
cool. Badge.
cool.
Yeah, so we got a little cassette tape for those. So this year, I've changed up the design of the hat a little bit. It's I'm calling it the NSA monitoring station. It is storing all Wi-Fi data in the vicinity to the internal file storage.
Oh wow.
Okay.
So it is
I have no clue what that means, but okay.
pretty much all unencrypted Wi-Fi in the area of the
Okay.
vicinity of the hat
Okay.
will be stored and later analyzed.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
So, like, if I'm looking at porn right now on my phone,
And you happen to be on the guest Wi-Fi, my hat would be saving it. Yes.
wow.
Amazing.
Should I take pictures of myself,
Look at
Katrina?
this. We are learning so much.
I know.
Like,
I
this
think
is
I'm
just
gonna.
Fascinating.
I'm gonna go get naked in the bathroom and take pictures of myself.
Right. So, what were you like? Were you here in the building for something specific, or?
it's just right around the corner at Interlock. It's a,
Oh, I saw that when I walked in. I didn't know what it was though. Ever.
it's the local hackerspace. We generally
Oh.
do we generally do electronics hacking and things of that sort. So this hat's a prime example of things that we would electronic projects that we would do.
Oh.
Now, you said interlock, right?
Yeah, Interlock.
Isn't that the
Yeah,
thing you
door.
blow into as
No.
you're driving your car?
That's what I thought.
Get
it
a
was.
DWI and you're like,
Door.
I got to do my interlock thing.
yeah, no, it's
No, okay, I'm totally off. Okay.
No, so like
How
that's the
cool.
place that like we are beyond the pole, and we interview all different porn stars and strippers in the adult industry, and we talk about drugs, jails, rehabs, things going on.
Yeah.
We talked about RIT, how they had Rub One Out Rue,
Yeah.
and different stuff. So I thought it was like the voluntary interlock. So that's the place that like our hot, female friends should look for like sexy nerds over there, like to pick up. Is this like easier a night that everyone's there, just a whole bunch of men?
So it's
We
Katrina
can set up a
loves nerds.
mingling,
it's
bunch of
generally-
porn stars and cute nerds.
There's been a couple movies about that.
They do meet every Tuesday, generally the first Tuesday of the month.
Nice. Okay.
Generally,
Note to self.
Everybody does show up though. But generally it's more of like a computer hacking scene in there.
Okay.
So
And
that's why the hack gets involved.
Nice,
Are you
nice.
guys are hacking are you like hacking like gas station pump credit card numbers or are you guys breaking into like government stuff or
Government.
Not anything like that. So the original definition for hacker was somebody who would modify software.
Okay.
Okay.
Or actually like modify hardware to something that it wasn't supposed to do.
Okay.
So we kind of stick to that aspect. Like we have we call it an inverse doorbell. Because
Okay.
People can come and go from the hackerspace at any time if they're subscribed there, right? So we have a doorbell that I made out of a stereo receiver's button connected to a very small microcontroller that is connected to the internet. And so anytime anybody pushes it in our central chat room that everybody hangs out, it lets everybody know somebody's at the hackerspace. There's things like that. It's something I just put together with the material
Awesome.
there.
Let me ask you something. In a couple weeks, we're going to be having this woman Dawn come down, and she's got a lot of she does our sex toy of the week, and she's got a lot of like USB type toys that she's going to be bringing. Can we hack into these things and just start making them
They're
go off left and right?
Wi-Fi-enabled sex toys.
That would be fun.
So yeah,
wow.
if from the security aspect of things, I could actually perform an audit on the actual Wi-Fi security of the devices.
Awesome.
I'm actually an auditor near here. Just
Really?
work right around the corner. I do network audits and things of that sort, so it'd be right up my alley, actually.
Oh, very cool. See that? That would be
Okay,
interesting.
two Thursdays from now, you got to come back.
Yes, the 26th.
The 26th. You
We
got to
have
come
free
back.
pizza, all different stuff, wings. It's like a party up here.
Yeah.
So.
I'll leave my contact details.
Right, yes, definitely. So, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Thank
we hack
you
into
so
her.
much. We
and,
just catch him in the hallway. I'm like, what is that?
And if we don't tell Dawn about this and just have her toys like starting to freak
I
out.
know,
It'd be
oh my God, it'd be
awesome.
so great.
I'll just have all my gear with me. And I'll just go to town
Like, what
on
is
it.
going on?
Love it. It'll be
Hacking
great.
we especially hacking into sex toys.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
It's right, too.
It's a very undiscovered field.
Yes.
In the world of hacking, not a lot of people tend to go down that route.
Right.
So, and they're the same devices as like what you would have like a smart light bulb or anything else.
Okay.
They use the same manufacturers. They use the same components and the same software. They're just modified to be something different. You know, they're still controlling a switch or a motor, so
Okay.
they're just in a different packaging.
Oh, wow. Yeah, very
All right.
cool. Very, very cool.
I'm in.
All right.
Two Thursdays from now.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on and talking to us. So I think it's
That
perfect
was
time
so
for a song
cool.
break. So thank you. That was enlightening and a fun experience.
All right, you want to go to a song?
Yes.
All
Let's
right.
do a song break.
Now for Beyond the Pole.
I love that. I'll have to check out Mr. X.
That
I
Mr.
have
X,
not
isn't he
heard
cool?
that
He's
one.
got like the coolest
The
voice.
voice is really neat.
Yeah, I
Yes.
was totally into it.
I don't have like a name like Mr. X. I use my real name because I have no shame. So sorry, mom and dad. I'm not really hiding it. Never have, never will.
Never will. Well, that was interesting, man.
Yes.
That was really cool, actually.
I am definitely going to post that picture by the time the show's done on our Facebook page so you understand what we just witnessed.
Yeah, and we weren't making fun of the guy at all. I mean, it was like a cool thing that he had, you know? It just looked different.
Yeah, I was like completely surprised.
Right, but he wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like there was a bunch of tinfoil and like I would have been nervous him being in the
No,
studio.
no,
It
that's
wasn't
my
like that at all.
ex-boyfriend. Yeah, no, that's not him.
Yeah, it's not. No, it was cool though. I was like totally into it, man. And
Roxy Love. No.
oh my God, could you imagine him and Roxy Love talking?
Oh my God.
Oh, yes.
My God.
Oh, good Lord.
I can't even imagine.
We should do like a bonus.
I
part
like
of the
actually
show.
I like so we go I've been going in the studio for like a year and a half now.
Right.
And about you the same ish, a little longer.
Yep.
And we walk by that sign saying interlock all the time on the same floor outside the door. And I honestly thought it was interlock like the breathalyzers
That's what I
that
thought it was.
addicts have. I had no idea that it was like computer hacking systems.
Like a bunch of nerds, man. They could probably
They're
take
probably
over the
like,
world.
you know, yeah, like that's where I need to like find. Well, actually, last time I was like, I'm gonna find the opposite and go for the nerd, and that obviously didn't work. So you know,
Yeah. But these guys are probably young.
Yeah.
I mean, how old do you think that guy was? Like in his 30s, maybe?
yeah. I don't even know if he was in his 30s because you know,
He had some cool stuff. He had that little name tag cassette thing.
I wonder if
80s.
he's a virgin. You know, it's been a while. Like I wouldn't mind taking someone's virginity. No.
All right, let's go find him. Let's go. This
We
show
should
could be
ask,
taking
like,
a twist
you know,
right
we
now.
can't terrify poor random, completely have no idea what our show is. Strangers, I guess we can, but you know, that was exciting. And he went with the flow, like he just went right on like a champ, and
Right.
you know, it was great. But
But actually, if we brought him in here and we're like, dude, if you're a virgin, if it was me, I'd be like, absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Why? What would you like
take
to do
my
to me?
virginity.
Yes. Take my virginity.
And I
please.
have some crazy friends. Like if it was Foxy up here, she'd be like, "All right, white boy, get in this closet fast," just to like say she did it because she's a pig like that. But you know,
And you
just
could
say,
wear that hat, man.
you know, I mean, how fun would it be a virgin after all these years? My God,
And it would all be captured.
you're the girl they'll never forget.
Yeah, true. I was walking by a radio station and bam.
Bam, and and it would be kind of strange, like the hat lit up, and you're holding
Yeah.
on to the hat, the antenna things as you're like hopping on them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's listening to the show right now. He's probably like, what is wrong with these people?
Right. And
What
he's
is
like,
wrong
can't
with
wait.
you?
He's going to be telling all his friends, like, you wouldn't believe what occurred.
Yeah, you
and then
have
he's
no
like, going to
idea.
Google, look us up, like, oh my God,
Yeah.
this girl's in all these Hustler magazines. And like, oh my God.
And she loved his nerds.
Yes. And look at
Yes.
her. This is what she looks like. And look at her website. Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I think you need to go down to Interlock right now.
Right?
And just pound on the door.
I know. Come on, little boys.
Say, I need all the virgins out here now.
Now. We want you all to come back on the 26th.
Yes.
And it's going down.
You could be like Princess
We'll have a party that
Xena
night.
or
It'll be
whatever her name is.
insane.
Yes, that would be awesome.
All right,
big nerd party here.
big nerd party.
I love it.
Food, nerds, strippers.
That
It's
doesn't
going to
matter.
be like, insane.
Doesn't even matter. All
It's
right.
going to be a good time. Good time.
We're coming down to that quarter. Well, 45 minutes left.
I know.
Tonight's show's been fun.
Pretty easy. And laid back, it gets better and better and better.
Now, if I keep on eating these wine gummy things, am I going to get drunk?
No,
Okay.
because they're just Concord grape. I wish kids eat them.
Okay.
Yeah. So I gave a couple weeks ago a big basket to Huther Doyle of donations we collected, and it goes to help recovering addicts.
Yep.
With job interviews, necessities. There's a bunch of makeup products, stuff like that.
And I have his thank you on the phone here.
Great. So we got that.
Yeah.
We can play that a little bit, actually.
I got to find it, but yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking you had the thank you. So we
Yeah.
got a thank you
Yep, we got a
from
thank
them,
you.
and we'll have a card that we'll add to our collection of different stuff. But when I went to Costa Rica, I collected from the hotel room like tons and tons of bar soaps. So every day I grabbed them and like chucked them in my bag so they give us more, and like body washes and stuff. And then I collected when I came back. I got a decent amount. So
Nice.
within 2 weeks, we're gonna have another very decent amount for
Wow.
the next organization. So our listeners, we're also going to post on Facebook, but let us know where you want to see this donation go. Do we want Willow? Do we want Family Justice Center? We like to switch it up and,
Joe B.
let the love go around. Maybe one I haven't heard of. Maybe there's a grassroots one that, helps, different domestic.
There is that. There's that Be the Change. Did you do it with them once already?
I've done not the makeup and stuff like that, but I've given for their lunch drives they do on Sundays.
Yep.
We've donated a bunch of lunch bags, brown bags, and napkins and stuff like that.
Wow.
When I was there on Sundays, I would give them something every week when I came in, because when I grocery shop, I'd make sure I grab something.
Let me tell you something. Those girls are animals, man.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like...
Just animals.
They are. I partnered with them on one of our Gates to Recovery sites that we opened up last night on North Clinton, right down on Ground Zero. These girls, somebody came in, they wanted to get treatment. These girls were like animals, and the guy walked in at 8 o'clock. By 10 o'clock, he was in a treatment bed in Syracuse, New York.
Awesome.
I was like,
know they're
just blown
really
away.
like making a movement, like building it up online. I'm in their group,
awesome,
and I
man.
share some stuff and post. And I liked working with them a lot. It was great on the Showtime. I like our time better now. It more fits us, but I
Right.
still help them out. And then we've been getting a lot of listeners have been sending me inboxes on Facebook and saying that they really like our show and our cause. They want to volunteer and help out, including this guy who said that he's off for a couple months of work and he wants to do some stuff. So Beyond the Pole should start doing something. I have more time in my life.
I agree.
I don't see why we can't do a clothing drive. Even on a Thursday at the studio, you can take a tour of it, check it out in the hallway, get one of our friends to work it out, have some pizza, cookies, and stuff, and they drop off clothes.
I'm sure we can.
And we donate it to Be the Change or whatever.
We could just do it like somewhere cool, right? Somewhere.
We can do something cool too. I'm just saying, even when we're here, we can do it. It doesn't
True.
matter.
True.
Every week, we could do something different.
That's true.
Or
That's-
in other ones, and then they can be involved. We can do other events outside with the makeup. You can drop it off, and we can do parties at the clubs and meet us.
Yep.
Meet some of our
There we
guests
go.
and explore. But so we're collecting it, and it started as our charity thing is Not Just a Pretty Face. And I'm a victim and I'm a survivor, so I'm no longer a victim anymore.
Yes, you are.
I'm a fighter and of a domestic abuse. And I started this to help out other women. And so it's like, so it can cover your bruises and make you just feel more confident again. It's maybe help you at jobs, interviews, just, it's a boost. It's also hygiene products. So if you have any extra toothpaste, shampoo, like pretty much anything can come to use, honestly, feminine products. But it's all about like shining the light on domestic abuse. And, I read this interesting article that was in the Rochester City newspaper. And it's by Tim Macluso. and it's called Shining the Light on Domestic Violence. And it says getting a court order of protection is a fundamental tool to protect victims of domestic abuse from further abuse. And a lot of times, like, people don't go because they're like in love with that person. You don't file a police report because you don't want to get arrested. You're afraid what's going to happen. You're afraid for your life. You're afraid what's going to happen with your kids. You don't know how you're going to support yourself, and you know what to do. So they don't. But you can file a police report without having the person arrested. So at least it's documented. So if something happens at a later point, they can look and see there are incidences occurring, or you can have it filed after the fact. If you wait and you don't document what's happening, you screw yourself over and you don't get the help. So they don't see that the bruises are there or mention it. So it's all hearsay after the fact.
Wow.
So if you go and you do it, you can say, I don't want them arrested, and protect yourself.
Wow.
So
did not know you could do that.
Yeah. So they say frequently it's not as simple as taking photographs of the affected areas of the victim's body because the bruises don't become visible until several days after the attack. And the bruises on people of color can even be harder to detect in a timely manner, or if they are even detected, because their skin tone's different. And that's the problem, too, is like you'll see officers, because I had an incident where not that long ago, and the officers like could see I was starting to bruise because it was swollen, but it wasn't as bad. So like, oh, she's not really marked. The next day, I know right now I cough. My whole arms are covered in bruises, and I had a black eye and everything, and it was more visible. But if you don't note it, they can say like, we don't know if you got it from something else the next day. And at Family Justice Center in Buffalo, they have like a whole infrared thing that scans and it'll mark and show all the bruises and definition, which is fascinating. But
that is,
1 in 4 women and 1 in 9 men are victims of sexual violence, physical violence, and or stalking by an intimate partner. And these can cause long-lasting physical and emotional damage, loss of work, and in some cases, death. And so you need to document these bruises and injuries for everybody, because it's maybe not just you, it's the person who could be the next victim after. So if you're a victim and you don't let people know because you're ashamed or whatever, it's fine. But when you watch it happening to the girl after you, that's sad, especially because she's hurting, and like, I am like one of those, I understand my situation. I was in it longer because it is connected to my work, my life. And I literally had to lose everything in one day and work so hard to rebuild myself. And I did it. And I really did. And it's like the first time I'm feeling comfortable in years, and I'm helping other women in those situations because it's just so much better to get away from it. Like eventually, like it's scary and like you'll be just so much happier. But more recently, they say there's an alternative light source. It's ALS, is a powerful ultraviolet light that has been used in forensics to reveal body fluids, bruises, and changes in tissue that can't be immediately seen by the naked eye. So this ALS technology, which they are using, like I said, in Family Justice Center in Buffalo, and I'm sure places in Rochester, it's showing hidden marks and bruises after attack that can be seen that day. And they will get you in right away at these locations if you're domestically hurt and injured. And it shows the true bruises, not just like a picture from the police where you can't really see it. They can't prove it in court. Like it shows the internal.
Really?
So, yeah, they're saying that the one person never had a victim killed due to domestic violence, but even though she had documentation she believed was proof of the abuse, some of her clients simply gave up rather than fight in court over and over because it was so hard. And it's so hard to win these cases because all hearsay, you could hit yourself. Like you literally, like some women are nutty and they have tried to frame men and would hit themselves in the walls like, I'm going to destroy you and stuff. So that's the whole issue, is you get so many people abusing the system that when people need to use it, it's not always like their beliefs, like it's hard to prove.
And usually the woman is she doesn't have the money for a top-notch lawyer. She's probably, I could see where it could be thrown out of court very easy.
Yeah, and then the thing is that it's all on the photos. So, I mean, you want, obviously, the photos you're taking, I guess, to be more dramatic because, there's like an idea or a bias of what pain and suffering should look like instead of just generic. So it's like, then you're trying to amp the photos, and there's photoshopping, all this stuff, everything nowadays. It's just not quite the same.
Not quite at all.
That it was, and it's hard, but that's why that whole ALS light treatment therapy is going to change the realm and all that stuff.
I think the guy that was just in here could do light therapy.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know? Oh my God, that was awesome.
Right?
Okay, I'm still kicking
We're
on
still
that.
on him. I was like, what was that? I turned to because I don't know where he was trying to go. Like he was confused, going out the wrong door. I have no idea. But
Maybe the signals were making him go that way.
right?
And the signals brought him to us.
Right?
Yes.
They led him to the room. They're like, go
Yes.
in there.
Yes.
Go to the dark side with your fit. I think, like, I mean, really, I was like, he looked kind of like a little alien.
Yeah, sort of. Little,
Right?
Well, I don't know about little, but yeah.
Little, yeah, not a little bit.
He looked like an alien. Yeah.
Yes, take me to your later, Katrina.
I want blood.
Right? We're like, where's Ron Jeremy? Our like ultimate leader, he comes in, there's like a beacon of light behind him. Oh, he's got like a harp.
And the choir's behind
and it's
him.
like, welcome to the adult industry.
Oh God. Oh.
But yes, I'm in one of those moods. I'm actually in a really good mood. I've been really happy and comfortable.
You know, I've gotten better. I'm very sick. If you can't, and I
I know, I
apologize
can
for
hear
coughing.
that.
I apologize. I tried to turn it off, but sometimes I miss it. But in fact,
Right.
yeah, it's just I apologize for that. But no, it's been. I got to be honest with you. I was dreading tonight. I was like, oh my God, please make it be the fastest show that's ever happened. But, no, I've been having fun. So that's good.
I know, right? And there's no real guess. I was like, I didn't plan anything out. I'm like, I kind of like the go with the flow.
Go with
Because
the
it's
flow.
like, you know, I can talk about anything. And that's kind of how I lead my life. Like, I'm more impulsive. Like, oh, look, I saw this on Facebook. Let's go try this restaurant. Oh, speaking of randomness, I love Chick-fil-A. So I go to Erie, PA, and I get Chick-fil-A. And they just opened one in Grace. So I've been watching online now. Everyone remembers years ago, and you can YouTube it. Popeyes, Rochester, and they have like a YouTube video of like Popeyes and different white guy chicken, and they run a chicken, and you see like this really happen. And
You
see all
say
these
white
people,
guy
like,
chicken?
yeah, it's hysterical.
Okay.
But you see all these people like rioting because they ran out of chicken at the Popeyes. So Chick-fil-A opens, and I'm watching it, and people are waiting in line and camping in front of Chick-fil-A for over 24 hours.
Well, the first 100 people get a year's supply of Chick-fil. That's what I call it. Isn't that what it looks like, Chick-fil?
Right? It's just amazing.
Yeah.
So they were literally camping outside, and you know, like it looked like a fun party. And I thought about it last night, like, hey, why not? Like,
Why not?
you know.
Right? You literally
People watch, but,
get
you know.
52 weeks worth of Chick-fil. Why do people call it Chick-fil-A? It's Chick-fil.
I love Chick-fil-A, but I mean,
But it's Chick-fil.
I can't even believe they have a campaign, and I mean, just how crazy, you know? I mean, really.
You know, they're a very religious company.
They are. They're closed. I don't know if this one's going to be open Sunday. The one in Erie,
Nope.
Pennsylvania is closed
Nope.
Sunday.
They're all
They have blue
closed on
laws,
Sundays.
yeah.
And they say, God bless you when they give you the
And
food.
they hate homosexuals. They do. No, it was they had issues on it and not hiring them and stuff like that. Yeah. Very outspoken if you can Google it.
So if I walk in there and I'm like, hi.
Hi, can I work here?
Can I work
No,
here?
probably after they were spotlighted for it, they probably know, like, we need to hire you. Like, come join our
there you
team.
go.
We love you.
Oh, my God. We
But,
can
you
have
know,
so much
I
fun
love
with
Chick-fil-A. Been going there forever. I love the chick sauces. And
Okay, but I want to get to the. Okay, it's spelled.
So it's not the same now as in
C-H-I-X,
Rochester.
right? CHIX
yes.
A, and then it's FIL.
No, I think it's Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
Okay.
Chick-F-I-L-A.
I thought it was Chick-fil.
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right. I don't know. But yeah, you get 52 weeks if you're one of the first 100 people.
Right.
How can you beat that?
Right. How come you're not out there? I mean, how come you weren't?
I think it already opened, didn't they?
Yeah, they did this morning, but you should have done it yesterday.
I
would've
should have
made
went
you try,
yesterday.
but-
Do you know what they talked about? Actually, they said that if more than 100 people showed up,
Oh, I'm sure.
they
there was.
they would do a lotto on the 52 weeks.
So that's why more
gift card.
people were willing to wait. I didn't know that.
Wait a minute. If I was the first guy in line,
I'd be pissed if I didn't win.
yeah,
Yeah. I would
I
buy
be
it.
beating
You know.
some Christians down in the middle of Chick-fil-A. All right.
Right? Oh my God.
Some Christians would be being tossed around that store like, okay.
Yeah,
All
I know.
right.
I was just watching it like, my God, like some people, the things that you can do with your life, like the waiting before Black Friday, people would camp out all night to get like hope for one TV discount or
Yeah.
whatever. It's just amazing. But
It's mainly old people.
Yeah.
I got nothing better to do.
Yeah. Right. And you're like, oh, a deal. Why not?
Why
I'll
not?
sit outside.
Yeah, I'll take out that tent that I haven't taken out before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Why
well,
not? I got,
Why
take
not?
the kids out. Why not?
Yeah.
All right. I think it's good for a break. And we're going to have some more pizza from Little
More pizza.
Caesars.
All right.
And yeah.
Do it up.
Dish.
Do
All
it
right.
up. All right, hey, we are back. We're coming down to that last 25 minutes right here of Beyond the Pole. But where else would you want to be on a Thursday night except for right here, listening to the beautiful, the so smart, the so friendly, so funny Katrina Lee?
Right. Welcome back. It's Beyond the Pole, Thursday, 10 till 12. Much better than our old Sunday time slot. And more people are finding out about it. So I'm excited. And I'm really, really excited that we finally have our YouTube channel up. It is Beyond the Pole with Katrina Lee. And you can look it up. And we're going to have eventually all of our podcasts and all our shows that we've done the past year and a half-ish up there, and we're gonna have all the different ones with all the porn stars and strip club owners, DJs, different people, former dancers who had different stories or cool careers they embarked on, like Malibu Barbie or Animal Sanctuary and Jenna Hayes, and just so many cool people we've already talked to, and we get them back, and they all have such a great time, and I just love this job and show.
I think it's awesome. And especially the last guy that just came through here.
Yeah, and we're really taking everything to the next level. We got a great base, and it's just growing every week. And I'm aggressively promoting it. Like, I'm that one who truly is going to go to like all these clubs and just go around with like flyers and like, hey, I'm Katrina Lee. Like, I have my show, like, and tell you about it. So we told you more about Erie, Pennsylvania partners and how to get hired and what to do if you want to work down there. Another club down there is Juliet's. It's on State Street. It's a small club. It has liquor. So it's different. Most of the clubs down there don't. So the laws are not like the one in Partners. It's not bring your own beer. They sell liquor. It's pasties and it's thongs. So you get lap dances. It's not as aggressive. They're more open. It's more stage thing. It's more the one that you can take your wife or girlfriend to and not get in trouble.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's got elephants on the bar, brass ones. It's like really old school details, and it's like the same. Like, that's what's neat about it. Like, I mean, it's like kind of like, oh, it should be updated and remodeled, but on the other hand, it's like that same like old like school iconic like strip club that hasn't changed from when it used to be called Jiggles.
Really? Jiggles.
Yes.
I like that name.
Jiggles.
I like that name.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it became Juliet. So. And I sell clothes over there. Usually we have some of the dancer contests at that club because it's more easy for the girls from Buffalo and other clubs because it's not a nude club to go there and dance.
Right.
They don't really want to go the nude ones with more going on. It's totally different than the style they're used to. So we try to make sure all the clubs are similar.
Wow. Very cool.
Yeah. And so that one's different. So they're all the same. Like, everyone's always looking for new faces. So call, send them your picture in advance before you drive hour, 2 hours down there. Most of the clubs for travel dancers will compensate you for your hotel room or set you up, or have even places on the property like Candy's has trailers for the dancers from out of the area that they can stay in.
Wow.
And we'll
really?
set you up. Yeah, if you go to Scores in Buffalo, they will set you up in their hotel rooms, the Score Suites.
Wow.
Yeah. So we have some really neat upcoming guests eventually coming on. So I'm like just so like I love the direction the show's going in, and we're gonna go bigger and better. And it's just every week like it's gonna keep growing. So
Absolutely.
I got different steak companies are going to come on and talk about what they've been doing, how long they've been doing it, about the average price, how to book a party, tips that they say for bachelors who are booking parties, and also information about dancers or females who want to become a stag girl or join, so you can know what you got to do. And different girls who work for them are going to talk and give some, if they're in school and interviews and to book them. And we're going to have dancer of the week, toy of the week, just a really bunch of neat stuff. And so anyone has any suggestions, feel free to inbox us on Facebook too. We're Beyond the Pole Radio.
Wow, how cool.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it too.
So, I mean, lately, there's been so many people are calling sexual harassment. And like, I mean, just in the news and everything. And my friend was talking about, the other day that his friend just lost his job after 16 years, and they didn't tell him exactly what it was, but for something with sexual harassment with the girl. They like warned him, suspended him for 2 weeks, and then said he was terminated after the 2 weeks. And he was like complaining about it as a guy, saying, like, oh, I should have like women, like real negative. So I shouldn't even admit that this guy who was complaining was my friend. But it's like a big issue nowadays. And I'm in the adult industry, and for sure, I have been sexually harassed so many times. But I can't really count myself, and I get used to it. But that's the problem is sometimes managers cross the line on these dancers.
They do.
And they expect more, and these girls end up doing sexual favors or more for them because they feel that they have to keep their job. And as a dancer, you don't really get to protect yourself against sexual harassment or if someone tries to force you into sex because, you're a dancer, you ask for it, you're drunk, you're making it up, you got fired, they caught you trying to give some blowjob to someone, you're just trying to say sexual harassment, trying to get them in trouble, blah, 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 so many stories. And then you get so many girls who will lie and make up something about the manager trying to sexually harass them because they got fired and they want to save their job or,
sure,
I don't know, attention issues. And it's a shaky topic.
Right.
But in the real world, it obviously it goes around like a lot more.
Right.
So they had this thing, I was reading it because I love Cosmo and other stuff, but I love sex, and Cosmo's got a lot of articles on sex. And
no.
That's where a lot of people first find out about sex. But they say sexual harassment illegal. Like, of course, sexual harassment is an umbrella term that covers inappropriate sexual behavior and the hostile environment it creates. So certain types, including often offensive language or unwanted touching, are grounds for firing or lawsuits for both. Other kinds, like extortion or sexual assault, are crimes that can lead to jail time. So obviously you don't want to be a sexual harasser. And then like the best behavior for your workplace is like, don't touch, go hands off. No one wants to work in an environment with no like human contact. Like you want some like a handshake or like a bump or a wave, but you shouldn't be going up and touching, no back rubs. You shouldn't really even do a shoulder pat, they just don't touch, just don't take the risk because nowadays there's no tolerance.
Yes.
Keep looks out of it. So they say most women are made uncomfortable by a male peer comment about their appearance. So don't say like that you're looking attractive today or is that new sweater. Like be careful, like, say like, oh, you look nice. Don't be like, oh, wow, that sweater shows off your figure. Just simple common sense. This is work. Ban sex talk. Don't ask for anyone for details on their sex life. That's common sense.
Okay.
Pretend it's a job interview. If you can't tell if something's appropriate or not, don't do it.
Right.
Just don't take the risk.
Absolutely. Why would you take the risk?
Right, exactly. Why? Like, why lose a job that you had this really good paying for after 16 years to do something stupid like that?
But here would be a good question for you. What do you think of the whole President Trump Stormy Daniels thing going on?
Oh,
seeing she is a porn star.
Yeah. And it comes out.
And it comes out, do you think she's doing it for the money or... do you think she should have came out?
I think it's a little both, to be honest. It's not a big shocker. I'm not like, oh my gosh, Trump like had an affair on his wife, all that stuff. I'm sure he had sex with every Miss America.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Let's be real. He's a man and they're going to do it. They're in power. My ex-husband is ugly. He's ugly. He's short. He's fat. He's hairy. There's nothing impressive about him. Drug addict, like a pig. And all these girls were having sex with him because he has money, drugs, and power.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, this was not a catch. Like, you don't look at him like, oh, he was Brad Pitt. Like, hundreds of women want to have sex with him. No, it was power. They wanted the power. They wanted the money. They wanted the drugs. They wanted to be, I had sex with this guy. I had sex with the owner. Now I'm like the head dancer in the club. I'm special now. I get extra perks because I have sex with him. I get some free shots.
All right.
So they do that. So it goes kind of hand in hand that women want men in power. So you had all this stuff go on with Charlie Sheen and the whole thing with like Brianna and all of them. And they became like this big deal. And like they had sex toys all involved and became like the porn goddesses and stuff.
Yeah.
And you see it. And then most of these, like honestly, the Republicans in politics go hand in hand with the adult industry. So a lot of girls I know when they have GOP conventions and stuff, especially when it was in Cleveland, were going down there and working at the clubs because a lot of the politics leave their wives and they all go to the clubs.
But now, like even his wife, there's pictures showing up of his wife with many other women.
And I mean, maybe they are fun, and there's a lot of stuff. And I know a lot of guys with money through my stake thing, and obviously I'm not saying names. It's my quiet little black book, who have super, super rich, and they have perversions. And, you know, as long as they don't affect anyone, it's their own lives. You know, where maybe they like to watch other people have sex and be in the corner, and it's like a fetish, or, you know, like there's so many people, I mean, individuals like that. And I mean, it's your own life, and it shouldn't affect it. And then, I mean, honestly, 130,000 isn't that much. Like,
no,
unless she really didn't save any. She's in Pirates and a lot of big adult films, and she's been in for years, where she's a name, and it was before like all the internet was out as much, so it wasn't like where they actually made money. It's not like nowadays trying to become a name. So she's like a brand,
right,
with the toys, with the products, with books and stuff too.
Yep.
She's not just like a girl laying on her back.
Right. Yeah,
like she built herself up to more than like girls nowadays on like Pornhub.
I don't know. If I was like a girl, I don't think I could sleep with Trump. He would just scare me. I feel that I would go right back into my addiction because I would just be traumatized. Now, Bill Clinton, all day long. All day long. Why? Because I don't know. People talked about him so much. If I was a girl, I'd just want to see if that was true. And Bill always seemed he could talk to you in that voice. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah, I know. Personality. Like, I don't know. I feel like I know so many dancers, like, almost would be like just to say that you did it. And like, I mean, Ron Jeremy's not that sexy. Look how many women like hooked up with him. So it's not even that. I think it's like they still would. Like, I don't know if I would per se, but if you told me I was going to Miss America if I had sex with him, I might probably. It's shaky. I probably would, honestly.
Really?
I like to not say that, but like if it came down to like between you and her, if you hook up with me fast, I might go take a bunch of shots and do it. I'm not saying 100% sober. I could do this, you know, like, but
yeah,
you know, blackout drunk myself.
Me.
Maybe
the hair, I'd be afraid like it'd flop over onto my face.
They say like, you know, some guys say like we all look the same with our heads down. Like maybe, you know, like with our heads down in the dark, all the guys seem the same. Ugh, I don't know. It's just gross.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I don't even know how you even got on that topic, but yeah, no, I don't know. I think all men are kind of pigs, and once you have money, you feel that you can you earn the right that you could have another woman on the side. And I mean, I don't want to rule it all up, but that seems to be truly what I've witnessed in 17 years of the adult industry. And it all comes down to, do you want to be the stay-at-home wife collecting reaping all the benefits that your number one is your husband, or do you want to be the side girl knowing what's going on and, you know, like not feeling like you're being lied to and manipulated? I don't know.
So with $10 in my pocket, nobody wants to sleep with me, right?
Okay, I don't know. You got to find the right one. I guess you got to go to Costa Rica.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my God, I'd be like a hero in Costa Rica.
Yeah, you would have like 5 girls.
Yeah, there we go.
Costa Rica.
Look at that.
You're having the time of your life.
Probably be dead the next day. Okay.
But yeah, so on top of it, the other one, so last was pretend it's a job interview, then read the room. So men tend to focus on getting things done rather than how things are said. Now, if you're speaking to a woman, she crosses her arms, starts talking, leaves angry, it's not because she has to use the bathroom. She's getting upset. So read women's body language, men. That's the important part, even in relationships. Like, you know, sometimes we just don't say it out there and get it done, but we're giving you like a look. We're crossing our arms. We're like fidgeting with a pen or something. You might want to pause and think. You know, but then they also say be your backup. So call out other guys when they're crossing the line, and it has if it has no effect, you can still be part of a woman's support system. Speak to her as an ally. Say, I saw everything. Are you okay? Like, you know, something. Be like, you know, I'll help file a complaint with you if you see someone being harassed. Stand up. You know, like do what's right.
And then hit on them and try to get laid later.
Right, yeah. Then you can do it when you're outside of the office. Wait till you're in a bar or something.
A lot of women do say, though, confidence is sexy.
I'm all about confidence. That's what I'm drawn to in a man. Like, and sometimes it's the wrong way. Like, I like that, like, sexy, arrogant man in power.
Right.
You know, like that man who knows what he wants. Like, just comes up. And I tend to like, my life is so fast and I'm like all over the place. I tend to go for relationships, which I got to watch. They're kind of like a narcissist where it's like the love bombing fast, go, go, go. And it's exciting because with my life and I don't have a lot of time, when it starts like that, I don't realize it seems normal to me.
Right.
And then later on, you guys know it wasn't normal. And then also like a month later, like, how am I like engaged or living with this person? And it's just like, boom. And that's not healthy.
Boom.
So
Boom, boom, boom.
boom, boom, boom. No, no, no. But I have a good week upcoming. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I am going to be back and forth all around Buffalo, Rochester, Erie. Going to Erie, I believe, almost positive on Saturday, but I'll update my Facebook page, let you know. I'll be at Playmates again on Wednesday. On Tuesday, I'm going to be at the Cool Function with you, Dave, so I'm excited.
Awesome.
Monday, I'll figure it out. I know Bristol is going to be at Scores and Tonawanda with Carrie and the Porn Star.
Oh, okay.
Is coming in. They're going to be up there this weekend. Yeah, a lot going on.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome.
420 is coming up, so support your local smoking head shop.
Yep.
Show World everywhere has got pipes in different pieces, and you know.
And West Side Smoke Shop and Clinton Ave.
Clinton Ave Smoke Shop.
Yeah, check them all out. Check them all out.
All the smoke shops. It's all coming up. It's a big holiday.
Yes,
for certain people. So.
And then new movies coming out.
Yes.
Yeah, what is that? Stormtroopers 2 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yes, I think it is. So 420.
And the Purge movie, which I am Marissa Tomei. She is the architect, the doctor, and founder, creator of The Purge. It's called The First Purge. The trailer was released. It comes out July 4th and it has already over 10 million views.
Look at that.
Yeah. It's going to be like one of the biggest movies. And one of my friends who was in it and was amazed that I ended up lucking out and getting a stand-in character. He's like, you actually played a bigger role for a lead character and one of the biggest movies Buffalo ever had. That's going to be huge because anyone who loved The Purge, this is the first one. This is how The Purge began. And that trailer is awesome.
Is it?
I love horror movies. I love movies.
Can we get it on the
I
YouTube
shared it
channel?
on our page. It's on YouTube. So you put The First Purge. It'll pop up. It's been written up in Maxim everywhere. Right there. I shared it on the Facebook page. It looks incredible.
Awesome.
And it was an awesome experience. And I'm so like lucky. And I got to do Clover. Then after that, it's like the Irish Mafia. I got to do Coldbrook, which they don't have the trailer yet or the date is being released with William Fichtner. I don't know why it's taking longer. I finished that one in July. The Purge is already coming out in July, but
it all depends. It all depends.
I'm doing Mindhunter in Pittsburgh right now.
That's awesome.
And I'm just one of those people. The difference between me and a lot of others is I am not afraid of rejection. Like I'll take a shot. Like they say, no, it might sting, but if you don't go and see what's going to happen and take that risk, you're never going to know. So like I will just I will cold call. I'll reach out to people. I'll see what I can do, and then I'll get up and I'll drive. And I'll take the risk because even if I don't get that role, I can still find a strip club if need be to go make money for the gas in the hotel that night and come back. Exactly. Not like that's the goal, but like I'm building my resume right now. Like
why not? Why not?
Why not? You got to see, and then I can write it all off, anyways. So.
Right. Well, we out of here?
We're almost out of here.
All
like
right.
it's getting there. Check me out. I am Katrina Lee on Facebook. I have 2 pages, and you can be my friend. Follow me. And we are Beyond the Pole Radio on Facebook, and also I have a charity page. It's Cats KATS Meow MEOW KKARES Cats Meow Cares. It's all about survivors of domestic abuse and more, and not just pretty face and donations. And like we try to be the whole package deal. Like we're fun, we're naughty, we're nice, we're up, down, all around. We're Beyond the Pole. Thank you for tuning in.